So I just saw this one clip which shocked me to my core. Oh my God. Of course, it's about freebies, the excessive amount of freebies. As a NIO owner, I love it. But as a shareholder, it's like, oh my God, I think you're giving away too much. Take a look, take a look.
我们这个枪在干嘛？非得报价给，那说嘛，我多充一会儿，就是我去南京，我们北京的，真的假的？那我开过来了。第一个无极，第二个呢，没事，比昨天说的后续话，这个你给我告诉你们这个是多少千瓦的？40啊，那就比那好了一点。那这个是提供给未来车主的还是？对，我们可以，你说他昨天买了啊，到达上个服务器，而且不要哈罗了，应急一下。
So of course, this is to give some context. This is on the highway, and of course, if your EV or NIO is out of electricity, and you desperately need some charge, they can help fill you up, and this is a very good thing. And of course, some snacks and stuff for NIO owners, very good. Even though I think they're giving away a little bit too much, you know, one full grip of snacks. I mean, that's quite a lot, but you know, it's a great thing nonetheless, and you have to be a NIO owner, and it does make other people jealous that, hey, you know, you should be a NIO owner. But what's important is, first of all, he said that they can also provide it for other people, like free charging, free snacks for other people if they scan the QR code to test drive the car, essentially. And I guess that's also marketing, all right? That would be great marketing if you look at it that way. But on the other hand, you know, this is a little bit too much, right? Like for me personally, every year we get a free bottle of wine from NIO, which is just absolutely fantastic. We also get sometimes get free snacks and that kind of stuff. Pretty cool. Those snacks aren't cheap, by the way. If you buy it on the NIO app, they cost quite a little bit of money. They're usually more expensive than the other snacks you get from the supermarket. But of course, the quality is better. NIO snacks quality is better. And my son also really loves the waffles and all that kind of great stuff. But, you know, knowing that it's quite expensive, they're giving it away for free. Also, the NIO house in Shanghai at the airport, it's free. Everything there is free as well, like the coffee, the snacks. You can get a whole bag of snacks for free. So at what point do you think this is maybe a little bit too much? Because first of all, you have to understand that NIO is still not profitable, right? NIO is losing like 700 million per quarter. That's quite a lot. 700 million US dollars per quarter. That's significant amount. And these freebies, even though you would think that probably doesn't equate to a whole lot of money, but think about it this way: you got to pay the staff to work there, right? The staff is probably on 3x salary during Chinese New Year, because that's just how it works here in China. If you have to work through Chinese New Year, you probably normally get 3x salary. So yeah, they're being paid, and then they're getting paid to provide these free snacks and everything. And of course, this builds brand loyalty. You know, as a NIO owner, we see this, we're like, damn, we made the right choice. We bought NIO. And of course, in the long term, your next car is also going to be a NIO. And of course, for me as well, my next car is going to be a NIO. Definitely not going to be a Tesla or anything like that. So you build brand loyalty from this, but then at what point is it too much, right? It's a debate. I'm debating with you guys. Would you guys want this kind of freebie at every highway resting area? Well, not every, but most highway resting area in the U.S. during some sort of holiday, maybe Christmas holiday or something like that? I mean, as an owner, you're like, yes, of course. But as a shareholder, you're like, that's going to cost us some money, right? Right? So, of course, you have all these kind of freebies and stuff. And, of course, it comes down to you guys arguing that NIO is mismanaged, okay? Management, you guys are arguing that management is running the company to the ground, down to the ground. This is the important thing that I want to address in this video. And I have to disagree with that. Okay, I have to disagree with that. They're doing things quite differently. Okay, NIO CEO has stated that if you continue to do what's right and what's good for people, people will eventually appreciate it, even though there will be people that try to take advantage of it. For example, fleecing, those snacks. You might go get the snack, and then your wife might go get the snack, and then your kid might go get the snack, and then you end up with all the snack. You took all the snacks from that little booth over there because you're just taking advantage of the freebies, and people have done that. Okay, I accidentally did this once as well. So I was getting my car. It was going under maintenance, right? And then NIO had a policy before where if it takes longer than 1 day to repair your car or do maintenance on your car, then you get free NIO points. And for me personally, I was borrowing an ES6 to drive around and film videos with it. So I said, hey, just leave the car there. And then I left it there for 3 days. And then when I returned the ES6, which was of course NIO's car, and then I brought my own EC6, and then I ended up getting free NIO points on my account. I'm like, what? Damn. And then it turns out a lot of people have been abusing this as well. They just like, hey, I'm in no hurry to get my car, just leave my car there. And then for 3 or 4 days, for up to a week, you get free NIO points, worth money. Okay? That's absolutely crazy. And then also, like, for any sort of small problem, you want to get your car washed for free, charged up for free to full. Say you don't really have any problem. You say, oh, there's a window problem. The window's, not closing properly, or there's some sort of a shake or something like that. You make up some dumb excuse. Send it to the repair shop. They're going to charge it to full, wash the car, try to fix the problem, and then send it back to you. Free car wash, free charging. That's people taking advantage of NIO, right? It's cash burn right there. Of course, NIO has implemented ways to reduce that. That policy is no longer there. All right, so you guys don't have to worry about that. But it goes to the point. And, Tim, all right, I don't know if you guys know Tim. In our Blue Sky Coming podcast, in our last episode that we filmed, we had him on. He used to work at NIO. And then he then worked at Li Auto, and then he left Li Auto, but he owns both a NIO and a Li Auto, and he had to send his NIO in for repair, and it was just a really problematic experience for him. And he said the problem is mismanagement. Okay, so I think I'm conflicted because I live on both sides of the aisle. I'm a shareholder and a NIO owner. So I'm like, how do I choose? But of course, you guys are going to be like, cut the freebies. No more freebies. But I'm like, oh man, I kind of enjoy those freebies, But at what point is too much, right? I think they should still continue doing that every year. It's a very nice, warming thing to know that you have NIO staff on the highway taking care of you and that kind of stuff. But at the same time, I mean, like, come on, just give them one biscuit or one snack and not like a whole grip of snacks. That's a little bit too much, I think. So I think freebies are nice, but maybe cut down on some of the freebies. Yeah, cut down on some of the freebies. And definitely work out new ways to not lose that much money, because we definitely want NIO to survive. If they're giving away everything, freebies and everything, free battery swap, all that kind of stuff, we're kind of worried about how long this is going to be able to, is this sustainable? Clearly it's not, right? So I like the freebies, but I think it's time to cut down some of the freebies, reduce it a little bit. That would be nice. And also, we don't see any of these freebies in Europe, right? Come on, Europe. I just heard they sold only 14 cars in Netherlands. They certainly don't have these kind of freebies. They do have like different kind of NIO house parties and that kind of stuff where they have free drinks and everything. That's pretty cool. But of course, if they had something like this, right, I'm sure the customers there will really appreciate NIO a lot more than they do now. Because from what I heard, right now the NIO community in Europe are kind of upset. All right, they're kind of upset because of like problems with the car and stuff like that, and it turned into really a lot of people complaining. So it is what it is. Yeah. So definitely freebies are nice. Let's cut it down though. All right. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.